Hi, I'm Bill the Geek, broadcasting not live from Mazatlan, Mexico. This is the Bill Dallas Lewis channel, and we make videos about the joys of living in Mexico. Let's go whale watching. I've heard about whale watching for many years. I lived in Puerto Vallarta for 10 years, and people would say, oh, go whale watching, it's really great. And the time to do it is between the months of December through March. I'm always looking for video ideas, and I said, can I go whale watching in Mazatlan? And I talked with Robert at Reina Del Mar Bed and Breakfast. We've done many videos with Robert and Sherry. It's a great place to stay. And he paid 2,000 pesos, that's $100, to go whale watching. He was out on a boat for 4 hours, and they didn't see a single fish. They didn't see a whale, a dolphin, they didn't see any kind of fish. They didn't even see like a goldfish. He was very disappointed. So I saw an ad on Facebook from this guy called Jose with Jose Boats and Kayaks, and he had a whale watching trip for 700 pesos, which is like $35. What the heck? The trip left from the marina. I walk by the marina every morning when I'm doing my 1 hour walk. So that was like a 15-minute walk from where I live. So I contacted Jose and I signed up for the trip. All of Jose's contact information is in the description below. He was kind of difficult to contact. You have to send him a message through WhatsApp, and then you have to pay him. I'm going to tell you how to pay him now. To pay him, he sends me his credit card number or his debit number. You take his number and you can go to OXXO or to his bank and you give them the money. There's OXXOs like every 2 blocks on the street. And then he gets a notification that he's been paid. This is very common in Mexico. So I walked to the marina. He said, everybody be there at 8:30 and be on time. So I walked to the marina, I find his boat, and he speaks very little English, so you're gonna have to work with him on getting directions exactly to where he's gonna pick you up at the marina. But I got there, got on the boat. There were about 17 total people on this boat. The boat was very clean, had a bathroom, leather chairs you could sit in, or you could sit on the front on the deck. I was the oldest one on the boat. I'm 66, and I was the only non-Mexican national on the boat, which I kind of liked. I got to use my Spanish, make some new Mexican friends, and these were very wealthy Mexican people. So we're on the boat. The ocean is beautiful. It's early. It was on a Sunday morning. I think Jose only does these trips on Saturdays and Sundays. Everything's going good, but we're like 40 minutes into the trip, and all I saw was ocean and islands. I started to remember what Robert said. He was on the boat for 4 hours, didn't see any fish at all. Then all of a sudden, out of the blue, right next to the boat, this whale comes up out of the ocean. I mean, he shoots straight up. I don't know if it was a male or a female, but it shot straight up. You could see everything, his head, his tail, his fin, whatever you want to call it. And it looped up and went back down to the ocean, and everybody was shocked. Everybody on the boat had a camera, and nobody got a shot of that. And from then on, we saw whales about every 5 or 10 minutes. I have about 12 clips of the shots that I got. The thing about when you're taking shots of whales, they don't let you know that, hey, here we come, okay? Count to 3, we're showing up now. That doesn't happen. So you're gonna see some far away shots, some somewhat close shots, but it was a wonderful experience, and I think you're gonna see some great things. I'm gonna say that for a good 2.5 hours, we're watching whales. And this was one of the best experiences in my entire life because they're so big and they're so natural, and they're shooting air up out of their air hole in their head and coming down, and their little big fins are going up and down. It was like I'd been touched by God for 2.5 hours. I would highly recommend this trip. Now, you're going to see that there were many other boats out there looking for whales also. But this boat was kind of small. Yeah, you could get 20 people on it, but we had to take our shoes off before we got on the boat. We had to take some steps up and down. Then you want to walk around when you're on the boat. So if you have any physical disabilities at all, this might not be the trip unless you find a lot larger boat that will facilitate your needs. Please leave a comment. Tell us what you think. Tell us about the videos you would like to see and where you would like us to go. If you know someone that would like this video, click the share button, and please click that subscribe button. go live every Saturday at 10 a.m. Central Time. Come and bring your ideas about Mexico, your questions about Mexico, and let's have a good time. Hit the subscribe button and you'll get a notification so that you know that we are going live. I do have to tell you a little ending story. We're on the boat, and this was kind of like a couple's trip or a family trip, and I was the only guy on the boat all by himself. One of the couples on the boat was this young couple, and again, I'm the only American on the boat. Everybody else was Mexican nationals. So there was this young couple. They had to be 14 and 15 years old, and they were both very handsome. They didn't see any whales because they were making out the whole trip. They were all over each other. It was something else to watch. I should have made a video of them. So at the end of the trip, we get off the boat, we're walking out of the marina, we get into the parking lot, and this little 15-year-old kid that's with this girl, and the girl was hot. She had on Daisy Duke shorts, little bikini top. I mean, I'm sorry, but she was hot. And so they get into the parking lot, and the little boy, maybe he was 18, I don't know. He walks up to a brand new black Mercedes, sticks the key in the passenger side, opens the door up for the young lady. She gets in. He gets into his side of the car and they drive away. There's big money down here in Mexico. Thank you so much for sharing this time with us. We have many more videos to come, so click that subscribe button and we will see you in the next video.